Lights out! Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Well, hello, children. Welcome to Film Junkee Live on your end of Monday, October 17th. How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully doing good. We got some good news today, apparently, right? Oh my God. Been kind of crazy. It's all good. How's everybody doing? All right. Make sure you guys smash that like, thumbs up, share the stream, share it on the social medias, do all that. If you want to become a member, you got the join button, do all that, hit the notification bell. You got all my stuff around me, the Patreon if you want to help that out. I try to update that daily when I hear things and all that stuff, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that. We'll get some more stuff on there. But anyways, guys, who's out there? All right, we got, I know, yeah, I forgot to put Black Adam. Yeah, that would have got me canceled, for sure. But yeah, don't worry, it's fixed now. Knight Rider, oh, I love being right. Man of Steel 2 officially confirmed. What's up, Jesse? What's going on, Nate Smith? DC is back. We got Quinn right here. Great day to be a greasy fan, a DC fan. Also a greasy fan, you know, if you're watching football. And we got Jose right here. Yes, we won. DC is here to dominate now. Let's hope. All right. Hey, Tony Movie Chappie, D9 Neil Blomkamp fan. Hey, Dave, just shows that we are heading into the right direction for the DCEU now that Warner Brothers Discovery, David Zaslav is now in control. Yes, indeed. Slowly but surely. What's going on, Miss Steph, Miss Nighthawk? Good to see you. Okay, and then Stephanie T plays Man of Steel. I know, right? Play it loud. Play it as loud as you can. Hamada had nada. What's going on, Jade? We got Rhea right here too as well. Yes, say hello to everybody. Who else we got here going through? Hey, what's going on, Phil? Always good to see you, bud. We got Clue. We got Alakazoo right here. Alien Sex Sounds. Ah, yeah. I always like saying your name too. All right, hello, darling. We got Mattia right here. Okay, we got Amparo. Good to see you guys. Who else? Everybody. Let's see. Teriyaki Pigeon, by the way. Superman Blackest Night. So there's a story, there's a suggestion right there. Oh, when are we going to get some more updates on Green Lantern? What's going on, Mr. Eric Patterson? We got Rosemary right here, too. Oh, don't start glitching. I think we're okay. Thought I started glitching right there. We got JD McRae. What is happening? Up. Mama Film Junkie is here. Hi, Mom. Good to see you. Official J Mills. Okay, good to see you. Somebody new. Let's see. We got Captain Gator Girl is here. Miss Nikki is here. All right. We got Carrie also here. Fear Jason. Everybody's here. Krypton Cage. KC. Here, too, we got John Michael also. So always good to see you guys. Like I said, smash that like, thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell. All that stuff. All the bells and whistles of all that. We got plenty to talk about, man. I mean, we were waiting for the day. Was wondering. I think we've all been wondering when was there gonna be news about that Man of Steel sequel or that Superman sequel, however you want to call it. But yep, we're gonna be going over that THR article that had loads of good stuff, and we're also gonna, I'm gonna talk about some of the things too because it's very interesting. Then of course we have some Ezra Miller stuff that was floating around today. We got Harrison Ford joining the MCU, which we already kind of knew about, and it's pretty interesting. And then of course we'll look at some box office and Halloween Ends because day and date, did it affect it? What happened to it? Pretty interesting when you look at it. I got Monday wine going on, so I did get some wine today at the grocery store. I was like, F it, I'm going to get some wine. So cheers, guys. Very smooth, very tasty wine. This is actually a really good wine. Never had it before. I don't know what it's called, but it's a Cabernet, and it's absolutely delicious. So, all right, guys, let's get started. Let's get started with the stream here. Of course, I want to remind you guys, firstly, about moviepalette.com. Weekly reminder I try to give you guys. But yes, let me do this. As you can see, I got mine right up there, my Matrix movie palette. And if you guys want to get yourself your own favorite movie palette, your color palette of your favorite movie right here, that's right. You can get yours at moviepalette.com. They're having some discounts and whatever, but you can use discount code Junkee15 to get an additional 15% off your purchase. Get whatever you want. Like I said, you got, your favorite movie, pal. You got Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Interstellar. Get that spectrum right there. And you can see, hey, look at Titanic. That's where the filing scene. Hey, Jack and Rose in the water when she would not, move over on that big, huge door, that whole thing. So yeah, moviepalette.com, Junkee15. Everything's down below. Go check it out. Get yourself your own little color palette on your movie, of your favorite movie palette, the color palette. It's all good stuff. All right, guys. Let's start off here. We got this pretty funny little, this little edit right here that basically it has somebody that we know.
You son of a bitch.
Come on. That's good. That's a good edit right there. What's his name from the Batman? Gotta love it. And anyways, keep on going. We got some behind the scenes. We got Anthony Starr right here, Homelander for season 4 of The Boys that they're currently filming right now. So that's pretty cool. And then, hey, speaking of Henry Cavill, guys, mark your calendars. Henry Cavill in conversation with Joshua Horowitz for a live taping of the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast. They'll discuss Cavill's career from Man of Steel to The Witcher to Enola Holmes 2. That hits, of course. The sequel hits on October 26th. Of course, they'll be talking about that, but you damn well better believe there's going to be a lot of Superman. Talk. Got to be talking about that Superman, especially after everything that's leading up to it right now. That's for damn sure. So, can't wait to hear that. Cannot wait to hear that. Yes, guys, I know there's people out there. Yeah, I mean, goosebumps. This was when, of course, after Wednesday's show, after, Thursday morning, of course, there was the leak. So I'm not going to, of course, show it or really talk about it. But yes, the leak is out there. And it gave me goosebumps. Anyways, Netflix is undercutting Disney Plus on price by $1 a month as it prepares for a landmark expansion into advertising-supported streaming. What do I keep telling you guys? You're going to see more of this because, again, the streaming services, even though there were streaming services like Netflix and whatever that seemed like they were prepared for all this, yeah, they're not. They're not prepared, so expect more of this from streaming services. We're going to have like advertising-supported streaming because they need some more money. Yeah, the cash flow isn't quite there, and all of them are going to be doing this. I mean, they're all kind of slowly adopting this whole thing, but yes. Of course, when it comes to the streaming wars, it's like Netflix is losing its edge. Disney Plus is gaining. I would say HBO Max maybe is like struggling to get there. I don't know. Hulu's always been a top contender, but yeah. More ad-supported content happening. And then, of course, we have the score set list right here for Black Adam from Lauren Balfe. And of course, you could read it all right here. I mean, essentially, this thing is huge. I haven't listened to it yet. I meant to listen to it on Saturday, but I totally forgot to. I love how there's number 6 says Shazam Superman. That's right. It's called Shazam Superman. Interesting. Very interesting. But yeah, 43 tracks. It's good stuff. Yeah, got to listen to that. November 5th, hey, the day that we're supposed to have that big, huge campaign for release, the Ayer cut. Guess what? That's when Joker 2 is reportedly going to start filming. So look forward to that. I don't know when we're going to get our first set photos of what Lady Gaga looks like. Guess we'll see. Keep on going and going. Hey, this is finally happening. Liam Neeson is officially in talks to star in the reboot of The Naked Gun. They talked about this like last year. I remember there was like they were talking about this last year, doing like a kind of like a reboot sequel thing, whatever the hell it is, when it comes to Naked Gun, bringing it back. And apparently now it's finally moving forward because I remember hearing about this last year. You know, part of me goes, no, don't do it. But then part of me goes like, hey, what happened to the spoof movie? What happened to the spoof genre, the parody genre? We haven't had a good one in like a couple of decades. I mean, I guess some of the scary movies were pretty good, but man, we're missing that genre right there. But I think nowadays, the way that things are and everybody's all ultra sensitive and cancel culture and all that shit, people are afraid to push the boundaries a little bit. But I guess we'll see what happens. And then, yes, guys, hopefully you caught my Halloween Ends first reaction, which, I had some words about it. And then, of course, we have Jimmy Fallon right here, Dwayne Jonson. I mean, it basically just Jimmy. I can't show it because, the Tonight Show is really good at, dinging certain YouTubes, when they do all that, so I can't really show it. But essentially, Jimmy Fallon's just like, so Superman's back, right? It's funny because when I tweeted this out, look at the engagement on this tweet right here. I put marketing is purely Superman now. 5 words. That's all it was, guys. 5 words. Marketing is purely Superman now. And my God, the people that were like angry at this tweet, saying that it was a bad take, saying that I would be angry if there wasn't any Superman. I was like, no, I just made an observation, you ding-dongs. Okay? I made an observation that, yes, the marketing is purely Superman now. And it is. And why not? I mean, everybody's excited for it, so lean into it. And then that was it. But apparently, people took it as I was upset. I'm like, nope, it's just, that's where it is right now. My God. But yeah, that it got some engagement for sure. It was like, I didn't think it was going to get that much engagement, but it did. It definitely did. And some people were like, what the hell, man? What the hell? We got Mick D right here talking about a certain something right here.
For me...
Shh. Of course, that's Zach on Grace's channel when he was talking about all kinds of stuff. But McD TPZ, he wanted to say this right here. He said, yes, Zack Snyder's Justice League and its new follow-ups were going to be on its own track, made by Warner Max for HBO Max, separate to the cinematic universe. When he was talking to Grace there, Zack Snyder's Justice League was intended as a mini-series and could have continued. All that changed by October 2020. Yes, remember that whole thing, and then that whole there's still people that do not. If you mentioned that Zack pitched Zack Snyder's Justice League as a series, if you mention that, oh man, you'll get dogpiled on. They're like, no, he's a filmmaker, man. He's a film. Yes, he is, but he also makes really long shit. So when there's a streaming platform that Zack Snyder's Justice League can be put on because it's a very long movie, you could divide it up, which he did, because that's why it's divided up into chapters. But a lot of people just refuse to believe that, or refuse to take that in, that he actually pitched it as that. And then that any of the follow-ups that could have been whatever, whether he would have been involved with it or not, would have also been like a mini-series kind of thing too. But what changed in October 2020? Well, Toby Emmerich got a little more power. That's what happened. Remember that whole thing when he got a little bit more power, the green light and all that stuff? That's what happened in 2020, of course, when you hear about that. But, it's just funny when you still have people push back against that. And it's like, no, it very much that's what it was going to be at one point and everything. And then... yeah, now you even got these same guys that are turning against Henry Cavill for being in Black Adam, which is just hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And you'll see what I'm talking about in a little bit here, my God. So, hey, Amy Adams, look at this, Night Bitch. That's right, some set photos right there. Looks like she did some changes right there, really capturing that role. Gained some LBs for the role right there. Still looks awesome. There she is. I'm sure she's going to knock it out of the park. Hopefully it'll be something. She needs to get that award, man. She really does. She really does. And then, yes, guys, Vero, they tweeted out that they want to watch Black Adam. And guess who liked it on Vero? Zack Snyder. A lot of people refuse. Of course, those same people want to refuse anything that, they want to. They hope to God that Zack absolutely hates Black Adam. But, I don't think he hates on other people's movies. I'm just saying. I don't think he hates on other people's movies. So, got all this, got all that. Yeah, more interviews and stuff like that. Get through that. I thought this was pretty funny right here. Doctor Strange seeing himself getting rejected by Kristen 14 million and 605 times. That's got to hurt. That's got to hurt right there. Yeah, that's got to hurt. And then check this out. More reshoots happening for Aquaman. Aquaman 2, Aquaman in the Lost Kingdom right here. Jason Momoa on his Instagram stories, he posted this back in the costume, back there shooting. Look at the eyes. He's got the contacts in, but yeah, he was in there shooting through all that green screen. Nicole Kidman was actually there too, just kind of showing off all that. So more reshoots for Black Adam for Aquaman right there. And it just comes to show you, again, you don't push a movie till not this Christmas, but next Christmas without doing some pretty major reshoots. And I think that's what we're going to be hearing. I mean, if you want to talk about massive, we keep talking about the massive reshoots, which is not happening with The Flash. Is it happening with Aquaman? Most likely. That's where all the reshoots that are going to be happening. That's what I keep talking about. Is again, we are over a year. We're a year and 2 months until we actually see Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. And apparently, from what I gathered, it was not playing out too well. And there's certain things when it comes to that. I think I've talked about it many times on the Patreon, just things about that. Maybe said some things on the Vodka stream, stuff like that. But yeah, maybe I'll talk more about it. But man, yeah, when you talk about massive reshoots, most likely going to be happening with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. For shizzle, but hey, at least it's happening. Of course, we talked about this, in The Rock talk about the, I did a short video. We talked about it on the Vodka stream as well. Dune, The Sisterhood starts filming next month as well. Seems like a lot of big things are happening, so more Dune going to be coming to us. That's right, we got Dune Chapter 2, and then or Part 2, I should say, and then, of course, The Sisterhood. More Dune. Mark Wahlberg is the next of one of these wealthy celebrities that has moved from California. Do not blame him. They are moving in droves. People want to get out of the state because it is sinking into the ocean. That's right. I went to Burbank last weekend, and then this past weekend I was in, Inglewood or whatever, basically in LA, and it's just like, even though you don't go into the heart of it, but you see the videos, man, LA has turned into such a fucking shithole. It's just the way it is. So people are just continuing to move out of this freaking state. I tell you what. All right, we got that. We got some good art right here from Toby's Art. Superman, welcome home. Look at that. That is pretty sweet right there. I love that. And then apparently, according to MCU source, breaking, She-Hulk will return in Daredevil, because, look at her. She is totally smitten over this dude right here. If you guys watched, obviously, the last couple episodes, she wants to ride that Daredevil Billy Club once again. Yes, she is smitten right there. So, of course she's going to return. And again, here we go with the RT Snyder cut saying like, yes, but someone couldn't make themselves available. He was available for The Rock, though. Throwing shade at Henry Cavill. Yes, those guys continue to do that. Or that guy, I don't know if it's multiple people that run that damn Twitter handle anymore. I don't know. I don't care, because obviously they want everything, unless everything comes back the way, and just fits right back to where it should be. If Zack Snyder drops everything, if everybody dropped everything and comes back, does the sequels, that's the only way that those guys will be happy. Sadly, even though we could take like these little wins that we're getting, and, with the fact that the regime is changing, Dwayne Jonson is throwing some shade at that. He helped get Henry Cavill back. Hamada is about to leave. All that stuff. Little wins, but not good enough for some people, which is sad. Spoiled brats. It's not what I wanted. That's what it is. Anytime I see that shit, that's what I hear. Temper tantrum. Anyways. But I just want to see this. This is what I want to see. I want to see this poster right here that was created by Save Full Creation. Man of Tomorrow, possibly like, one of the story ideas. But this is a beautiful little poster right here. That's what I want to see. Look at this anti-Snyder, Henry Cavill. He's so anti-Snyder, that he showed up for the announcement for Zack Snyder's Justice League. My God, what a dick. Congratulations to the Phillies, man. What's going on in Philadelphia? We got the Eagles that are undefeated, and then we got the Phillies moving on to the NLCS, I should say. Sorry, Dodger fans. I don't mean to give you crap, but, it happens. And then look at this. They released a clip with, if you guys remember, we've talked about it on Batman the Fanimated stream, is Mark Hamill was not the first Joker voice. Tim Curry, who, of course, you know who Tim Curry is, who played, of course, Pennywise in the original miniseries.
Batman, you're gonna melt just like a grilled cheese sandwich.
There you go. There's some of his voice right there as the Joker. Yeah, Tim Curry would have been an excellent choice, and I think we would have all loved it, but we're glad that Mark Hamill got it. Mark Hamill just definitely just totally he's so iconic when it comes to that laugh and that voice. So, but yeah, there was a little clip right there, of course. When it came to Tim Curry as Joker. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. I had to make the jab. Hey, there's me as Lex Luthor right there. There you go. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna grow my hair out like that. No, I'm not going to grow my hair out like that. But yeah, that still was a great game, though. That Dodgers-Padres game still was a great game. And then that's where I was yesterday, guys. I went to SoFi. That's right. Me and my brother and my dad went out to SoFi. My dad being a Rams fan, which was great. My brother got some tickets. And, we watched the Rams game yesterday in that beautiful, beautiful freaking stadium. My God, that thing is just, wow. An architectural, just masterpiece right there. Place is crazy. Very easy to get in and out of. We were, leaned up against a rail. It was good stuff. But, yeah, there's that shot of SoFi right there. So, just good stuff. Your Angel of Death Awards. There you go. It's a good little Batman shot. This is pretty funny right here.
And then a week later, of course, we have Halloween. And my man, Kevin Hart, do you plan on dressing as Black Adam for Halloween?
Depends on who you ask. Who you asking? Are you asking me? Then no.
Enjoy Black Adam, October 21st.
It's pretty good. He's doing good with the marketing. Dwayne Jonson's doing good with the marketing, that's for sure. Look at this, guys. Creed 3 on March 3rd, 2023. Look at that. We got some posters right here. Our first posters. You can't run from your past. Look at that beast right there, Mr. Majors. And no, he's supposedly playing an old friend of Adonis from Creed from the past. So it's not like he's playing what's his name, Mr. T's son or anything. They're not doing that shit again. But these posters, they go hard because it's full of fucking shoulders and traps, man. Shoulders and traps. Makes me feel puny. My God. Django Unchained right there from Alex Ross. I gotta love that. But yeah, hopefully you guys caught the Scott and I. We did a full-on stream talking about Batman Mask of the Phantasm. Went over 2 hours. We had a lot of fun talking about that. We did that on Saturday night, which is good. We got these two goats right here. Look at that. We got these two. Old and the new. Old and the semi-old, I guess you could say. Rocking those pink shirts right there. Having a good time. And then look at this. Ralphie's back, y'all. Ralphie's back. That's right. Billingsley is returning for A Christmas Story. Christmas. Yeah, that's right. That's the title. A Christmas Story. Christmas. All right. Cool. That's fine. But yeah, Ralphie returns. Look at that. He's back. He's been in movies. He was in Spider-Man. He was in Spider-Man No Way Home. No Way Home? Yeah. Far From Home. I mean, yeah. He was in that, so he's been around. But yeah, there you go. It's just a weird title, though. It's just a very weird title. And then Geek First dudes, Travis and all of them, they're going to be doing their third annual 24-hour stream to raise some money. And they asked me to be a DC trivia host for part of that when it happens on, of course, November 5th. So at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we'll be hosting whatever trivia battle that's going to be happening on their channel. So look forward to that. It's an honor to be part of it. Love those guys, and looking forward to it. Should be a lot of fun. Yeah, there you go. Look at that goat right there. Rocking the frickin', yeah, that's right, Adam West. You stand on that hood. Shiraz with the best tweet of what's going on. Guess you can call his tenure as president of DC Films a cul-de-sac. And good on Shiraz. Gotta love Shiraz. That's right. He threw it out there. It's a good tweet. Talking about Walter Hamada. That's right. And then look at this beast right. Whoa. Look at this beast right here. Mr. Anthony doing some cosplay. Doing some freaking Black Adam cosplay. Watch out. The hierarchy of... Well, there you go. The hierarchy. There's Anthony rocking his Black Adam costume right there. You gotta love that. So that's pretty cool. Sweet. Good stuff. Looks good. I mean, let's face it. A guy, damn, he looks like Dwayne Jonson, for shit's sake. Big dude. He's a big dude. That's The Rock. I know. Is that The Rock? I can't tell. I don't know. But yeah, there's Anthony doing that stuff. All right, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into this article that just came out today. You know, at first I was like, oh, am I going to talk about Ezra for the main topic? No. We're going to be talking about this article right here that kind of gives us an update when it comes to what's happening over there at Warner Brothers Discovery and all this kind of stuff. Now, it's interesting timing. Monday, couple of days before Black Adam comes out. Couple of days before the review embargo comes out. Now, we already got the social media reaction embargo that was lifted, which was good. But apparently, you know, of course, we still have the full-on review embargo, and God knows what that's going to be like. I mean, last Wednesday we talked about the reactions, and it was cool. It was cool, like a lot of positivity and stuff like that, but there were still some, some people that didn't quite like it as much, so a lot more of that's going to be coming out, but the biggest thing, of course, is, talking about Cavill being back and whatever, and so you gotta respect the timing right here, because they're trying to get ahead of it. I mean, we all were kind of wondering when they were going to start talking more about this stuff when it came to Black Adam and Henry Cavill. They know that the whole thing leaked, that a lot of people have been talking about it and whatever. So here's the article right here when it comes to it from THR. Boop. There. I always end up doing that. No. There we go. All right. Here we go. There's the article right here. DC at a turning point. James Gunn pitches secret movie. Dwayne Jonson flexes his Superman power. That's right. Basically, to do like the gist of this whole thing, thank you for whoever subscribed, is basically gonna, just saying that, he did flex the Superman power, got our boy back, and wants to have that showdown between Henry Cavill's Superman. And then we got James Gunn that apparently has a secret movie, and we heard not too long ago, could there possibly be a Deathstroke involved? Maybe that'll be the case. And if they announce Joe Manganiello, that would be another win too when it comes to that. I know people are, when you say James Gunn's name, whoa, people don't like that, but who cares? I don't care about that. And then, of course, it talks about Wonder Woman 3, that the script is still being worked on and about to be turned in. And then Matt Reeves' expansion of his Batman universe, talking about doing a series based on just the Rogues Gallery in general. Okay, so we got something like that. So that's pretty much what's happening right here. But if we want to read through this thing, said with the release of Dwayne Johnson's Black Adam this Friday and DC Films head Walter Hamada quietly ending his tenure in the coming days. Everybody raise their glasses for that one right there. See ya, cocksucker. Just good stuff. DC is charting into truly unknown territory. In fact, without a permanent leader to guide the stable of some of the biggest and best-known pop culture characters in the world, DC is seeing a secret but dramatic land grab amongst some of the biggest players in Hollywood. Obviously, Johnson is publicly touting his vision for a future Black Adam versus Superman movie, with his words stoking fan desires to see Henry Cavill return as the red-caped hero. Matt Reeves is plotting an expansion of the Batman universe, while J.J. Abrams remains in the mix as well with his own plans. Really? I don't know about that one. And then, of course, it talks about James Gunn. He's angling his own new DC project, or two. Sources tell THR that Gunn and producer Peter Safran, are in talks with Warner's for a mystery movie, possibly more, that Gunn would tackle. This is why I was going like, all right, we had the rumor about Deathstroke. Apparently, I don't know if it would be actually the Deathstroke movie that Joe Manganiello wanted to make, or maybe it would just be something that has Deathstroke in it. Who knows? Harley Quinn? Who knows? Warner's had no comment, but as one of the insider observes, a carving of the comic company's intellectual assets is happening. DC is definitely in play. That's what they say. So, they talk about that. They talk about under Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav and Warner Brothers Pictures heads Michael DeLuca and Pam Abdi, Warner's has an intense desire to reprise the Cavill iteration of the hero. The project that would essentially be Man of Steel 2 is being produced by Charles Roven. We love that guy. Chuck, we love you, Chucky Roven. And it's currently in search for writers. There are a wish list, of course, and Christopher McQuarrie, the Hand, that guides the Mission Impossible movies, was on it. McQuarrie worked with Cavill on 2018's installment Fallout, but sources say no official outreach has been made, nor may it be feasible. Yeah, I don't know if McQuarrie is going to be down when he got turned down before. Who knows? Jonson, however, has Superman plans of his own and has been very vocal about his desire to make a Black Adam versus Superman movie, which of course would incorporate the Justice League, the JSA, all that stuff. It would be a big, huge, crazy movie. This comes as he talks up his surprise cameo at the end of Adam, with the actor all but stating that Cavill will appear. Insiders are wondering if those calls are intended to goose the movie's opening weekend box office numbers or to maneuver Superman onto his own chess square, or perhaps both. Yes, both! Of course it's both. Yes, Black Adam needed some help. And how do you help it? With Superman. I mean, it's just the way we've been talking about this forever. It's like, yeah, I mean, sadly, that's the case. It is. It is the case. But then, of course, it helps get the whole Superman talk in, the sequel that we want, that they basically are kind of announcing in this whole thing. So, yeah, we'll see. Jonson is definitely at the center of Cavill's return to DC, which was not without some drama of its own. Jonson's manager is Danny Garcia, his former wife, who is also his producing partner at $7 Entertainment. Garcia also happens to represent Cavill. Superman, as well as Cavill, were not in the initial plans for Black Adam. The idea was hatched during a round of reshoots for the movie earlier this year, but the cameo was nixed by Hamada. That's right. That cacksucker just was like, nope. Kept on saying no to Superman. Cavill Superman did not want to go that route because who knows? I mean, God, I would like to have an interview with that guy or see an interview with that guy and be like, why? What was it about that iteration that you hated so much? Just tell us. Especially since it's captured an audience. People love Henry Cavill as Superman. Why? Why were you so against it? Why? Just want to know. The executive who, for the last 4 years, had tried hard to move DC beyond the era where one filmmaker, in this case Zack Snyder, had an inordinate amount of influence and could command an entire slate for years. Hamada had his own Superman plans, one of them involving introducing a black Superman with a multi-decade spanning story by writer blah, blah, blah. Yeah, remember that? Yeah, that's what his idea of Superman, he was trying to go that way. Nobody wanted that. Again, Hamada had nada, okay? Hamada had nada. After Hamada said no, Jonson went around the executive, turning to DeLuca and Abdi, who gave it the thumbs up. A furious round of negotiating occurred before Labor Day, a deadline insisted by Warner's, with the scene shot in mid-September. That's right. And again, stop telling me, again, when you have the Scoopsy Daisies talking about it happened in July. Did not happen in July. It happened a freaking month ago. And you better believe that he filmed his Flash cameo at the same time. Okay? You could check that off for, hey, on the wrong category. Just saying, when people still want to be like, hey, man, they got it right. No, they didn't. Meanwhile, in Gotham City, filmmaker Reeves is quietly making his own expansion plans. Reeves is developing a sequel to his The Batman, which we love. Already a series spinoff focusing on Colin Farrell's Penguin. Hey, take it easy, sweetheart, is on its way to filming next year. But Reeves is plotting more. The filmmaker is meeting with writers and directors to build out movies. Yes, movies, not just series. Movies, guys, because streaming is just not doing it. Okay? That's what they're realizing. I keep saying this. This is why we're going to hear about more movies than series. Anyways, where was I? I lost my... the filmmaker. Yeah, of course. Focus on Batman's Rogues Gallery. Both established and more obscure, with characters ranging from Scarecrow to Clayface to Professor Pig. That's right. All those projects are in the very early stages of gestation. So there you go. More. And it might be... I'm wondering if they're going to kind of almost take like the idea of the Black Label idea and doing like villain stories like that. And they're going to do that instead. I don't know. It's unclear where the Superman moves leave Abrams, who is still on track to produce Coates. No, that's not going to happen. The feature will exist outside in a larger, whatever the hell. That's just not going to happen. All of this takes place as Hamada, who did not attend the Atom premiere in New York. Oh, he didn't attend? Oh, poor guy. He didn't want to see Cavill up there on the big screen. Is that what happened? Oh, packs away the final personal effects from his Burbank studio lot office ahead of his last day sometime this week. The executive is not even taking a producing deal with the studio, a move that is traditional amongst execs who are being let go, but given a soft landing and a courteous, I should say, thank you for your service. Yeah. Emmerich got that thank you for your service deal. Hamada apparently not. Hamada walking away with nada. To many, that action speaks volumes about how rough the transition from AT&T era to Discovery under Zaslav has been, including the controversial cancellation of the Batgirl movie. So, got all that, got all this. So, I mean, I don't know what else to really talk about when it comes to this. But there you go, guys. That's beautiful right there, you know? But I will say, because I know that there's some people that are putting it out there, and I guess more to come when it comes to this, and it's definitely going to be coming, guys. What's going to be, you know, when it comes to what else are we going to hear about this whole Cavill Superman sequel? Well, they're going to say that it hangs in the balance. It hangs. It's dependent on, of course, the Black Adam box office. And yes, that's what I've heard too. That is what I've heard too. Talking to my friend over there in that business is the same thing. It's like, it's not set in stone. Yes, it's in the early stages, but if somehow Black Adam just falls flat on its face, doesn't underperforms or whatever, they're just going to be like, nope, we're not doing that. And then they might hit that reboot button. That's the thing. That is always going to be there. Now, do I think that Black Adam's going to flop? No. Do I think it's going to underperform? No. I think it's going to do just fine. Right now, the tracking's like 600 to 700, maybe even 700 plus worldwide. That would be good. And then, of course, we got all the hype when it comes to Superman, when it comes to Henry Cavill, anytime that he's mentioned, the leak, everything. He's been trending like crazy. So they're going to look at that, look at this. But yes, not everything's set in stone right now. It's not like it's fully announced, fully there, quite yet. Kind of just, but they're getting it out there. I mean, obviously they wanted the information out there because they're just utilizing, they didn't utilize Deadline this time. They utilized THR, which I was like, oh, okay, they'll change it up right there. Good for you. But yeah, they're just basically going like, all right, let's get ahead of this. Let's like build up the hype. They even talked about, of course, in that article as well, they talked about, Wonder Woman 3, how that script should be almost turned in soon. And then, of course, Flash 2 script has already been written. And that begs the question, too, is like, all right, is Ezra Miller going to be a part of that or not? From what I gathered, they're still going to keep him, but that could change, determining, when it comes to all the court cases and if anything else is going to be coming out when it comes to Ezra. So I don't know. Who knows? So that was also mentioned in there too, not just the big things that we just talked about. But I mean, when it comes to the Wonder Woman 3 script, I mean, we've just been hearing that it's in development still in development. I mean, I just want to hear that it's turned in. There's, and maybe we'll get an idea of something like that, and everything would be like cool. But it just seems like it's like, all right, still working on the script, all right. But it's crazy that the Flash 2 script is already been written, which is just crazy. I'm like, okay. But yeah, then that begs the question, who's going to be starring in that? Is it going to be Ezra? I guess we'll see. But yeah, anyways, guys, when it comes to that, I mean, right now, it's just, I mean, that's what's so funny about this whole thing. And that's what even, talking about some of the crazy loud people in the Snyder fandom who want nothing to do with this. And they want you to boycott this movie and blah, blah, blah. Because they think in their brains, in their little echo chambers, I don't know what the hell, they think that if these movies fail, that they're just going to be like, Zach, come back. We tried, but it's like, we try to do it without you, but it's like, no, that's not going to be the case. They're just going to hit that reboot button. That's what's going to happen. Black Adam full-on flops, which is what they want. They're just going to hit that reboot button. But I guess they want either everything the way that they want or nothing. I don't know. It's just all kinds of stuff when it comes to that. I don't know. That's just the way I'm looking at it. I think a lot of us here, people in the chat, everybody, people who follow me and stuff like that, we're all happy. We're getting these little wins. That article talking about Hamada leaving, not getting a deal. And then, of course, we had Ray Fisher. He even tweeted something out saying that Hamada he still owes an apology for the people involved in the Justice League investigation. It's kind of funny because he always says the people involved. I'm wondering if he got an apology. If Ray got an apology, but Ray's like, no, I still want you to apologize to everybody else. You still haven't done that yet. I don't know. It's just funny. He didn't say me and the people involved. He just said the people involved, but who knows? But, if only there was like enough time. I mean, obviously when he leaves and there's something that is said to that, and hopefully Ray catches wind of this article that's talking about Hamada not getting the deal. Hopefully Ray will have some praise when it comes to that. And, hopefully somehow we can get that guy back too, because we want him back big time. We want him back to play Cyborg again, and hopefully we can get something like that. Maybe something can happen. I mean, obviously when it comes to this Henry Cavill thing, we just heard that, he shot this cameo in September, a month ago, and it's already back. It's already in the movie. Everything's all good. I mean, obviously when it comes to Cyborg, a little bit more work has to be put into it because it's not like he just puts on a costume. It literally takes a lot. I mean, he puts on a costume, but it's a mocap costume. So if they could somehow, something can happen where they can do something where he, maybe Ezra Miller shot something where he was talking to Vic. I don't know. Maybe he did. Remember when we heard about the day of pickups that he did? Maybe. I don't know. Wishful thinking, I guess, but who knows when it comes to that. But anyways, yeah, we want that to happen, and we'll see if it does happen. But good news today. So cheers, guys. All good. I know. Solo. I would love a Cyborg solo. That'd be great. Good stuff. But we, of course, have to talk about the ugly side of things. And then we got Ezra Miller. And we got a new thing. It's also from THR as well. Well, remember part of the whole thing when it comes to him going to court, there was that whole liquor theft that happened. Like he, well, let's just look at the article right here. This is the article. Ezra Miller pleads not guilty to liquor theft. The Flash star appeared Monday with their lawyer remotely from Burlington, Vermont, for the arraignment in Bennington on a felony burglary charge. Ezra Miller pleaded not guilty Monday to stealing bottles of liquor from a neighbor's home, one of a string of arrests and reports of erratic behavior by the Flash actor that stretched from Hawaii to Vermont. That's quite a stretch. Miller, 30, appeared Monday with their lawyer remotely from Burlington, Vermont, for the arraignment in Bennington on a felony burglary charge. They agreed to conditions that they not have any contact with the homeowner or go to the residence. Vermont State Police responded to a burglary complaint in Stamford on May 1st and said they found that several bottles of alcohol had been taken from a residence while the homeowner was away. The homeowner said he had been friends with Miller for about 18 years and bought the home a year and a half ago in town, where Miller had also purchased a home, according to the police, whatever the hell that is. Miller was charged after police consulted surveillance footage and interviewed witnesses. Miller was arrested twice this year in Hawaii and blah, blah, blah. Well, what's interesting about this, like the dude he's friends with Ezra for 18 years, and apparently from what I gathered, that was always like the case. Like they would always go in there, take some booze. It wasn't like they stole it. It's just like it was like a free-for-all. Yeah, got some booze in the refrigerator, take whatever you need kind of thing. That's what I gathered from all this stuff. But again, I'm not like, knee deep into all of the stuff that's happening with Ezra. I swear, these articles, these little pop-up things right there, Jesus Christ. THR, what are you doing? Cleavage. Anyways, also this year, the parents of 18-year-old Takata Iron Eyes, a Native American activist, filed a protection order against Miller, which Takata's debunked a lot of that stuff too, accusing the actor of inappropriate behavior with her as a minor from age 12. Iron Eyes has disputed that. Exactly. She's disputed that, so, gotta love it. But there you go. Pleading not guilty because, from what I gathered, just hearing this stuff, people that are more in the know, it's like, yeah, dude was a friend for 18 years. Maybe it was just a big misunderstanding. I don't know. Like, hey, dude, you said that I could take any booze I wanted out of the fridge. I don't know. It's very strange. It's all very odd. But yeah, that article came out today too. Interesting, right? That article comes out and then THR posts the positive article when it comes to a lot of this stuff. But there you go. Take it or leave it right there. So we'll see. This Ezra drama is out of hand. I know, but it's just some inconsistencies when it comes to this. So, I mean, it's not even like, this is just, obviously pleading not guilty. I mean, I would plead not guilty too if I was just going in and like, yeah, just grab some beers and some liquor and stuff. I don't know. It's all very odd. It's all very odd, but we'll see what happens when it comes to it. And then we got Harrison Ford. That's right. Well, this was like a rumor at one point, and then all of a sudden, there it is. We got Harrison Ford into the MCU. That's right. And he's going to be replacing William Hurt as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. That's right. Thaddeus? I don't know. I always say that name wrong. But you know what I'm talking about. General Ross. And he's going to be in, of course, Captain America New Order. I'm sure he's going to be in he's going to be in the Thunderbolts too, obviously. This just shows you right here. It's like, all right, it's like, no, we want that Red Hulk. They're going to have that. I mean, apparently what's going to be happening, we're going to have Harrison Ford as a Red Hulk. I mean, is that what's pretty much going to be going on? Thank you, Bright Burns, 1985, for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. Guess what? Supposedly Barbara Broccoli. Uh-oh. Don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm like going slow right now. Hold on. Don't. I'm getting a little, I think we're good. We're good? We're good. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyways. Okay. We're good. Anyways, she said, guess what? Supposedly Barbara Broccoli and Michael Wilson want the next James Bond to stay in his 30s. Interesting, huh? Yeah, I think they want it. Yeah, they always want, because every time when it comes to a James Bond, you want him to be, you can't be in his 20s, I guess, because you can't have a young James Bond because he won't be 007 yet. So, yeah, they'll probably get somebody in their early 30s. Anyways, back to this. So, yes, he'll be playing General Ross, and yeah, it's just kind of crazy. It's like, man, Harrison Ford, really? You want to join this stuff? All right. But, yeah, we're going to see like a Harrison Ford, like Red Hulk kind of situation, I guess. I guess that'll be pretty interesting. Who knows? But, yeah, there you go. Ford's Captain America casting has been in the rumor for some time. The Anklers, Jeff Snyder, yeah, blah, 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 that guy. Yeah, we're talking about that, so it's not something new, but there you go. Got Harrison Ford in the MCU. That's right. What can he do? Rest in peace, Mr. Hurt. And then finally, guys, some box office. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the Halloween Ends box office because you guys know I saw it. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I appreciated what they were trying to go for. They were trying to do something different. I've seen a mixed bag on my timeline, mainly bad. A lot of people were just like, no. Not really liking where this franchise went, and I'm with it. I'm just kind of going like, yeah, the 2018 version, that's all I needed right there. That was cool. That was great. But Halloween Kills was awful. I think Halloween Ends was better, and they really try to go for something different. They have this whole little it's not really a subplot. The plot is just different, and Michael Myers, might not be in it as much for sure, but the fact of the matter is, even though it had the day and date stuff, it still made $40 million at the domestic box office. Not too bad for a horror movie, okay? That's actually not too bad. I mean, of course, the budget for this movie is probably a lot higher than, say, Smile or Barbarian or whatever the hell, for sure. But the fact of the matter is, it still made $40 million, even though you could have watched it on Peacock the same day. So people still wanted to go out, and then worldwide, it's made 57.2. So not too bad. Actually, not too bad when it comes to the box office. I mean, obviously, they probably would have wanted it to hit more, of course, naturally. But at the same time, it's just like, wow, okay. I thought it was going to completely flop, but I don't know what the budget is. But yeah, I'm not quite sure what the budget was. It probably was a little bit more than that and everything. I don't know what's going on with my camera. It's like, seems like it's getting a little choppy right here every now and again, so sorry about that. I know, just boop, boop, just trying to mess with your eyes or whatever, but so apologize for that, might have to reboot the computer after this. But Lyle Crocodile, that's also out there, and that's doing pretty well, I guess you could say, at $22 million. But Smile sits at $137.8 million. I love that. I love that Smile has reached $137.8 million. Again, the horror movies and thriller movies that come out, the original movies that have come out have totally grasped the audience. So you better believe that there's going to be more green lights for some original horror movies for like next year and the year after, because people want to see original horror movies, and it's been that kind of year. And it's been great, and I'm glad for that. So congratulations to everybody involved with Smile. Now, will Halloween Ends get to that point? That'll be the test of time right there. But I think, yes, the day and date might not help that. It's not going to have legs for sure, but does it need legs? I don't know. New legs. Lieutenant Dan got new legs. Anyways, okay. So there you go. There's the topics right there. And let's see what we got when it comes to Twitter questions. Let's see if there's any, let's see. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh. Hold on. Where are you at? Where am I at here? I don't even know. That could have been why I was getting some choppiness right here. Yep, that could be why this thing's getting choppy. I probably just realized something right there. Uh-oh. Am I good? Uh-oh. I think I realized why I was getting choppy. Close that. Uh-oh. Yep, it's looking bad. Stop it, the choppy. Is it? Come on, correct yourself. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yep, it's looking bad. All right, hold on. All right, we're good now. We're good. Okay. Jeez. Gotta love it, right? Okay. Got a little choppy, but we're good now. Hold on. Where am I? Crap. Where am I? Okay. I was going to look at my YouTube for that. There we go. Jesus. Struggles are real, guys. Not struggling as much as the Chargers in this game, though. Let's see. Did anybody? Nope. Nobody on YouTube asked a question. Okay. Just making sure. Okay. So let's see what you guys have to say over on Twitters. The Twitters. Phil said, sent you my question in your DMs. Okay. Let's see here. All right. What is it? Could mean something. Wait. So in question form, do you think DeKnight is potentially working with James Gunn on something? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a possibility. Yeah. I remember there was they were talking about that, but it might be something when it comes to that. I remember there was always that speculation that Stephen DeKnight was working with James Gunn. Maybe they're going to do the Deathstroke thing. I don't know. Eric Blake, hey Dave, I've been thinking Chris McQuarrie noted his Man of Steel 2 pitch with Henry's blessing led to a Lantern spinoff, considering why the execs forced, I know you put the hat, but it was mainly Hamada, forced Zack to cut Jon Stewart from Zack Snyder's Justice League. What are the odds that's why they shunned McQuarrie? They think WBD might make him an offer. I don't know if he wants to do it now. It sounds like he doesn't. I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe. Or maybe they'll just go for a whole route. But they did say wish list for McQuarrie, so maybe they'll reach out. Andrea, hey Dave, what do you think of this response? My entire tweet will be in the next tweet if you want to read it. Oh, she got a quote tweet from RT Snydercut saying, why does everything else have to gradually get fixed before the one thing that we want? How about they fix the fact that Zack isn't doing Justice League 2 first and then fix all the other crap? That's what I hear when I read their tweets. Again, it's like, no. It's ridiculous. We're just slowly trying to get things back. Zack is building universes from the ground up over somewhere else. It's like, can we enjoy some of these little wins and then maybe in the next couple of few years we can get Zack back to do something again? I don't know. Oy, Jesus Christ. Devon Wooter, hey Dave, this is it's crazy. DC News on their movies. It's crazy talking about The Flash 2, Wonder Woman 3, Man of Steel 2, the Batman universe, James Gunn, a secret movie, and are surprised that Harrison Ford is in the Marvel universe. For me, I'm so happy he is in a superhero movie. There you go. Got some happiness right there. Carrie, showing a Chandler dancing gif. Hey Dave, woohoo, Cavill's Superman is officially back. This is the news I've been waiting 4 years for. Guess I need to finish my... Yes, you do. Finish it. Bert's. Walter Hamada is about to leave and we get all these news. Coincidence? Exactly. Jade, do you think they would go through with Brainiac for Man of Steel 2? Probably. Also, how hyped are you for the amount of DC news that we're finally getting? Oh, so hyped. So hyped right there. So Oh, we got another $5 super chat. Thank you. Every little bit helps. Did you enjoy the Infinity Saga more than the Multiverse Saga so far? Because it's been hit or miss for me. Yes, I'm getting choppy again, so I apologize. But the Infinity Saga. I mean, yeah, it was a little more controlled, I guess you could say. Yeah, so I enjoyed it more. Brad Curran. So, any chance we'll hear about the plans that preluded Jon Stewart from appearing in Zack Snyder's Justice League before Hamada takes off? Also, think The Rock might now be able to get the whole JL band back together. I mean, he's probably going to try. But I mean, the biggest thing was Superman, for sure. So, I mean, we only need one other person to be, Ray Fisher's the only one that's not there. Ben is still there. Again, he's still there, and the other three are still there. I mean, Ezra's situation might prevent that, but all we need is Fisher, really. So, we'll see. Amparo, hello. What's your opinion on what Sean O'Connell said? That he would like James Gunn to direct Man of Steel 2. Yeah, I think O'Connell's trying to stir the pot a little bit. I don't want to see James Gunn direct Man of Steel 2 now. I think he's good with the Suicide Squad stuff he's doing. I'd rather have somebody else direct it. Boomish. Oh, we got another subscriber. Thank you. I love both DC and Marvel, but I truly believe that the DC era has begun. Marvel is going to take the back seat now. What do you think? Let's hope. Let's have a little shift change, huh? Jordan, big news for DC today. So what do you think the kind of Superman movie we could get? Maybe a movie with a Supergirl fight. Yeah, there could be some Supergirl-ness in there. Ooh, I mean, if they bring in Lobo, that would be good, right? Isaac, hello, Dave. Do you know when Snyder can be free from Netflix movies? So hopefully he can join and direct Man of Steel 2 as it's in early deployment along Cavill, the greatest comeback story in history. Well, I mean, he's got Rebel Moon 1 and 2. He's got the prequel series, which is interesting. And then, of course, we got Planet of the Dead and whatever sequels he wants to do for Army of the Dead. So it's going to be a little bit unless something happens with Netflix. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Alex, do you think Ben Affleck will come back as Batman? He never left. Stop saying that. That's the thing. He's going to be in the Flash movie and the Aquaman movie. He never left. He was always there. He was just kind of like... he's there. Yes, he said he wasn't Batman anymore, which I think at one point, yeah, he was done. But then he came back for The Flash, and we're all good. So he's still there. Cooper Knox, time for a smoke in honor of this wonderful day of DC. Good job. Smoke him if you got him. Let's see. RJ, the biggest question I have that's important to a lot of people now that we have the confirmation that Walter Hamada is gone. Can Ray Fisher come back now, or will Jeff Johns seemingly sticking around in the world of TV and producing will prevent it? It could. That is a good question. So, I don't know. I think that's pretty much... We got some funny stuff right here. Let's go. So, Henry is back, and Ben is back. World's Finest, anyone? Soups Kenobi, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Spider Rico says, Hamada already given Grace a heads up. He's dropping one more hit piece. Yeah, Grace has been saying some stuff too. But again, I can already tell you that they're already just going to be talking about how Man of Steel 2 or the Man of Steel sequel is not fully there yet because it's waiting on the box office for Black Adam. Evil Anders. Who else will show up in Blue Beetle? Yes, I would like to have some Booster Gold. Got all that. Luke Legend says I'm under your bed. That's creepy. Anyway, so there you go, guys. Twitter questions right there. But hey, it's a good day. Everything sounds good, but we still got to be patient for all the stuff. And, again, little wins here and there. We've got a lot of winning happening that's going on. I know it's not perfect for some people and whatever. And, if you want to watch Black Adam this weekend, you want to see our boy back, you want to see all that and help support that and make sure that this all continues. I would love to see a Black Adam versus Superman versus, and have all the other players involved with all that stuff too. Sure. Hamada's out the door. Emmerich's already out the door. All those people, all those fuckers are out the door. So it's good to be a DC fan again. And hopefully it's just going to get more and more exciting when it comes to all that. So there you go, guys. let's go ahead and wrap up the show. Cheers again. So thank you guys for joining in. Again, check out moviepalette.com. Everything's down below. Discount code Junkee15. Get yourself a color palette on a canvas. It's pretty good stuff. And do all that. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell if you want to become a member. Become part of the family. Do so. You can do that. And of course, you got all the sock meds around me. I'm trying to post on everything. Follow me on those. Patreon, and try to post things when I hear them. Try to give you guys a little bit more right there. There you go. Brightburns, thank you for the $2 super chat. Tell me, do you read? I like it. That could be on a shirt right there. Put Batman telling. That would be something that Mr. Scott McClellan would actually enjoy as a shirt. That's a pretty good idea. Tell me, do you read? You'd actually probably really enjoy that. But anyways, guys, love ya. You guys are awesome. Thank you again for the $2 super chat. You're the all-star today, Brightburns. That's for sure. Thank you very much. And thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Same Junkie time, same Junkie channel. Bye-bye.